Bet.
We here, man. Fuck. What a win. Lakers defeat the Sacramento Kings twice in a row. Very difficult to beat a team on the road. You beat a team on the road in their crib back to back games. And back to back games where you pretty much had the lead, had control of both games. You had control of these niggas in for 8 quarters. A really solid offense. You held them niggas to 99 points tonight, and I think 100 points last game. Like, I mean, special shit, bro. I'll read out some stats. We're gonna start with the Kings. Kings side, De'Aaron had 31, 5, and 7. He was special. This nigga went 12 for 17, 70% from the field. Disgusting. De'Aaron was special. I mean, the nigga was ass last game, so I mean, you kind of figured that was gonna happen. Sabonis was hooping a little bit. DeRozan 12 points. Nobody else really hooped over there. And of course, for our guys, Bron, oldest player in the league, 32 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 steals, 60% true shooting. Nigga barely made a three. He made 1 3. D'Angelo Russell, a 20 ball, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, 4 big rebounds from D'Lo. Nigga made 3 threes tonight, which was huge. I thought Rui, interesting game from Rui, 9 points, but 11 rebounds for Rui. 11 boards. We needed every single one of those, especially the last two late in the game. I'm sure niggas will talk about Davis and Anthony. That's how I'm gonna say his name tonight. 10 points, 15 rebounds, 3 blocks, 5 assists. Interesting game from that brother. Um, but yeah, man, big win. We won 3 in a row now. Great game, bro. Hella great. I'm gonna kick it to Rome first. Rome, how we feeling?
Um, bro, my heart is still racing, bro, because I'm just thinking we were up 10 with like less than 2 minutes left. I think D'Lo had a disgusting turnover, almost led to a clear path foul. I think at that point it's like a 5 point game, and then just like slowly but surely, they're just like picking away at the lead. We start making a shit ton of mistakes, and then you get 80 at the free throw line, bro. Essentially to put the game away. Like that was wow, bro. And I feel like everyone kind of had a feeling he was gonna miss at least one. The motherfucker missed both again. And by the grace of God, I'm finding out now that it was Rui that got the offensive rebound. I thought it was AD that got the rebound off the miss. I guess Rui tipped it to AD. So shout out to Rui. But oh my God, bro. That was terrifying to watch, bro. Absolutely terrifying. I'm just glad we won the game. We kind of stole that game. AD played as probably as bad as he could play offensively. Dude was just awful. I thought the defense was still great. I thought the defense was still there. I thought he looked pretty fucking amazing on defense for a majority of this game. But when your offense is that bad, it's honestly hard to win. And I don't think the Lakers are built for our stars to have bad games. So we've talked about this. So the fact that we were able to still win this game, honestly, on the back of LeBron James just being amazing, but winning this game with AD playing as bad as he played bodes well for the team going forward. You kind of just buried the Kings as well. Like they're now what, like 2-3 games under 500. You won the season series, so you're gonna have the tiebreaker versus them in a very close West. Like you just buried this team. They're pretty much like they're kind of screwed in regards to us. If they see us in the standings, like they're fucked because we beat them in the season series last year, and I think the year before. I don't think we beat them at all. I think they're like 8-0 against us. So for us to finally, you know, win that series is very very important. We haven't really played too many teams yet outside of the Suns in our division. Still haven't played the Warriors. Still haven't played the Clippers. So so far, so good. Obviously we're gonna play them on Christmas, but yeah, bro. I'll be super quick because I didn't even get to watch most of this game, at least in the third quarter. But I thought in the late game, D'Angelo Russell was pretty great offensively. I thought Rui Hachimura had a really good defensive play, and then it led to an offensive play on the same like back to back possessions, where he was able to drive from the corner and score over DeMar DeRozan. I think that was a key moment in the game where we were kind of flailing a little bit. And then Austin Reeves, obviously closing the game out from the free throw line, but just picking up as much as he could. I thought he struggled in most of this game, but man, the role players kind of took us home. I thought LeBron James was just putting everybody in the rim for a majority of this game. He had 32 points, and dude, I think he only made him with 1 3. He was amazing. Like he played absolutely outstanding. My only issue with LeBron James, it was a 2 point game in the fourth quarter, and this dude takes a fucking logo three, and man, that was just that shot. Like, I was ready to lose it, bro. I was ready to lose it. But he was absolutely outstanding. Obviously, that's my game ball. I think he outplayed everybody. Outplayed Fox, outplayed Sabonis, outplayed everyone. Like, he was the best player on the floor today. The aggression was there from jump. Had 20 plus points in the first half. So just a outstanding fucking game from LeBron James and an outstanding fourth quarter from the role players. D'Lo actually probably had his best game of the season, if I'm being honest. I know niggas want to talk about that Blazer shit. That shit didn't matter, bro. This is a fucking Blazers. I don't care about the fucking Blazers. He actually had a great game against a team like the Kings. So shout out to D'Lo because I thought he played great. Rui Hachimura. My biggest gripe with Rui is always going to be the consistency. Right? There's parts in this game where he was able to rebound. He had a big block on Sabonis. He was able to score a couple buckets. But there's just too many times in a game where Rui Hachimura is very disinterested, especially when he's off the ball, not really getting touches. And that's always going to be my gripe with Rui because at the end of the day, he's capable of doing some of these things, but it's almost like it feels like he chooses not to do them. And I think in the fourth quarter of this game, he chose to do the little things, right? Like he chose to crash hard and like actually attack the glass and actually rebound the ball and actually be in the right spots and actually try to get positioning on his guy. Like he chose to do those things, and so I think it's just too often where again he's just not interested in doing being a role player. I thought today he did a great job of actually being like a role player in that fourth quarter. So shout out to Rui. He was huge in the fourth quarter. Overall, you're on a 3 game winning streak. You buried the Kings. You're about to play the Pistons, which is a game that you definitely should win because you've already lost against them. So we're in a good place right now. We're in a good place. This could have been a lot worse. A lot of niggas said we are gonna lose every game in December. A lot of niggas were saying that. A lot of people were saying, "Oh yeah, we're fucked in December," and we look pretty damn good. Beat a few pretty good teams. So keep building, keep climbing. Great fucking win. Last thing I'll say, when AD when it's in the fourth quarter and less than like a minute left, AD just shouldn't touch the ball. Because if they foul this nigga, we know what's gonna happen, bro. That shit, I can't, bro. My heart can't take that shit anymore, bro. I can't watch AD at the line in the late game continue to just brick free throw after free. Like that shit is just, it hurts to see it, bro. Like I can't watch that anymore. So great win. Get AD off the free throw line and keep building, man. Good shit.
I think appreciate that, Rom. I think AD shooting 60% from the line with like a minute left in the game. Just
Oh yeah, no, and it's crazy because he's like almost like an 80% free throw shooter.
yeah,
But like when it gets to the fourth quarter, late game, the nigga just he's Shaquille O'Neal.
it's
I don't even want to say Shaquille because Shaq used to make some of them fourth quarter free throws. I'm not even gonna lie.
it's kind of dumbfounding at this point because he's literally like I thought he's definitely gonna make one, but I would love both. Like missing,
That's what, bro. We were literally in playback saying like,
just hit one, bro.
bro, please just make one. Like we were begging him to make one free throw. Like that was we knew he wasn't gonna make both. Like it was just like, bro, please just make one. Like just give us one. He couldn't even do that. So yeah, it's a mental thing. Obviously, like it's a mental thing at this point. So it is what it is. Get him off the line. LeBron James not gonna miss free throws in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
Like LeBron, Austin, you have more than enough options from the free throw line in these games. So yeah, it is what it is.
facts, yes, sir. Appreciate that. Waiting for some calls, but we just gonna go to James. James, how we feeling, bro? Big one.
Uh, welcome to the 5 seed. We move up to the 5 seed with that
Are we
win.
five?
Yeah, we tied with Clippers. They both 16 and 12.
Need them to
Are they
lose.
playing tonight?
I'm not sure. Yeah, they
Yeah,
are.
they
Yeah,
are. They're playing against
actually.
the
They're
Mavericks.
playing Mavs,
Got
but
Mavs.
Hey,
Oh,
You
hopefully
got
Dallas
Kyrie
can
back
beat
too.
them.
it's no looker.
Hopefully Dallas beats them. Wow.
But not Oh yeah, also like 1.5 out to 4 seed as well. So it's crazy. You had a 3-day stretch and you're right still in the thick of it in the West. Like that's how jam packed these games are. It just takes one solid win streak and you're dead ass back like top four, top five seed. So that's what me and Zay was saying with pace well, but like because no team is really taking off in the West besides OKC for real. So very solid win. And the T Wolves and Warriors play each other tonight. Like so one of them is getting knocked down even further. So that's how you move up in the standings, bro. But not to standings watch too much, but to the game though, I thought LeBron set the tone from the start of the game, bro. Like defensively, offensively, actually hustling, running transition, rebounding the ball. Like we could have easily just laid down this game. Okay, you could be cool with the split. I think they made it a point to try and take both games in Sacramento. So this is why I always say I like when Bron start games aggressive because I think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. AD struggling. I think part of it is the trapping in the post. Like when teams trap him in the post, AD kind of tends to like fade offensively and just rely on his teammates more. And that's where I think we have to get better as a team. Like we need AD now when teams trap you. Let's find different ways to get him the basketball on the move, or like coming off screens, his little mid range floater, his mid range jumper. Like you have to keep AD aggressive. 10 shots is not enough, bro. You didn't get to the free throw line. You didn't take enough shots. You can't allow the double team to persuade how you're going to play tonight. So, and AD also got to want the ball too, bro. It's not just on teammates to get on the ball. So I'm not gonna kill AD too much about having a bad game. We still won the game. He was still great
I
defensively.
will. I got you.
We held Kings under 99 points. Like, so I'm not gonna career evaluate AD having a down game when he just had 20 and 20 for real. So, but what I am concerned about is the free throws, bro. Jesus Christ. We used to go to you for clutch free throws. Literally. You used to be our clutch free throw shooter. Like, get AD the ball, he's gonna be clutch in the free throw. Past 3 years has been kind of bad, bro. Like, I don't even want you touching the ball late in the game in case they foul you at. So AD gotta figure out this free throw shit, bro. Like, this is dead ass the same situation as Orlando. The difference is Rory got offensive rebound this time. Like, Kings probably was gonna come down and hit a three and we lose this game, but that's a lot of hypotheticals. But AD, I think, could be better next game versus Detroit. D'Angelo Russell was the second best player on the floor for us tonight, bro. By far, it's not even close. I thought with Reeves kind of struggling with his shot, AD struggling. I thought D'Lo coming along with Braun to help him offensively was the reason we won this game, especially in the fourth quarter. He made huge buckets. So shout out D'Lo. I thought he played well. And the third best player for us was our defense tonight, bro. The way I said it after that T Wolves game, I like the way this team was trending defensively, and they've clearly made it a point to start guarding, bro. And I think that's been amazing. Like we're winning games where both of our best players don't play well. I watched us lose a game where both of our best players combined for damn near 40 point triple doubles. The fact that we're able to win games now where we have one star, both stars having tough shoe nights, I think is a great sign for this team. And this just shows why we've been begging for defensive pieces on this team for the past 3 years, bro. When this team guards, we don't have to be elite offensively. So shout out Lakers. I thought it was a great win. Now you get Detroit, who's been struggling. If you can win that game, because they kind of smoked us early in the year, now you can stack up wins, bro. And that's how you get back up in the West Standings. So shout out Lakers, bro. Rui Hachimura as well on the glass too, bro. I gotta give you credit. 11 rebounds. Bro, I think he had two key offensive rebounds that led to N1 buckets. I got to shout out Cam for that too. Christie, I thought his defense was solid all the way, all throughout the game as well. Even though Fox got his game off, which is fine. You're not going to hold Fox down for long. I just appreciate the key stops he made here and there that allowed us to win this game. So shout out Lakers, bro.
Facts. I feel like Cam, Christie, Gabe. We know what you
Facts.
niggas are gonna do defensively, essentially. But if you can like make timely buckets here and there, like you said, the and ones with Cam, the threes, the occasional threes from Gabe, Max being able to get to the line a little bit, like those are big things to be able to play you niggas because we can't. It's hard to play you niggas when you're absolute bricks and negatives
Let,
offensively.
Like, bro, like that 3 Gabe hit at the end of the third quarter to put us 5. Like,
He is.
that may not seem like a big deal. Like, that's a huge fucking 3, bro, because Kings Loki had a little bit of momentum. So, all those threes matter.
Absolutely. That was a fun game, bro. I like that watch. We appreciate it, James.
All right.
We're gonna go to Shove. Shove, how we feeling?
Yo, yeah, we just wrapped the game. Typical Lakers game, bro. The drama is always going to be there. I don't think anyone with Fox playing the way he was, I don't think anyone looked at our 10, 12, 11 point lead and thought it was anywhere close to our favor. You just saw that lead dwindle and dwindle as the quarter went by and knew we were in for like a thriller. But just resiliency, like obviously with our guys sticking through it and just coming out victorious. Obviously, a lot of things you would like to clean up. But you just move on to the next game and you take the win, right? I think my thing, obviously AD with the off game. This is James kind of said it perfectly. Like this is why I always implore. This has been a year-long thing. LeBron starting his scoring back kind of early because once he gets aggressive, he can carry that out throughout fourth quarters. And in a very choppy weekend, like we saw, especially from the officiating standpoint, I said it on stream. When LeBron is getting calls, like he's extremely, extremely dominant. When he's getting the calls he's supposed to, because the amount of pressure he puts on the rim, he's extremely dominant. And you saw that with 24 shot attempts tonight, amounting to 32 points. And he got 6 free throws tonight. You know what I'm saying? So I think he had a fine game. He had a brilliant game, honestly. And I think just continuing to put pressure on the rim for 4 quarters and not just like 2.5. You know, he's has complete control over the game and can take over whenever. And when you get offensive help off the bench with 20 points from D'Lo, I think everyone is like kind of in a weird place right now with D'Lo because everyone's expecting the inevitable. But like in the moment, like what is he supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? To give himself confidence, he's gonna have to take shots. So I mean, like he's gonna have to take shots because it's the only way he like produces, right? So he's going to take those shots. Obviously, are they all going to be wise shots in the flow of the game for D'Angelo Russell? No, but he's like that's the type of player he is, and I think that's just going to keep happening until the month of February comes around. And you sometimes are the beneficiary of that kind of shot taking because some of those shots go in this case 7 to 13, 3 threes tonight for D'Lo, and coming in 20 points for him. So I was just really impressed with what he was able to do off the bench in 30 minutes, and JJ going to that 5-man lineup to close the game with no Max and no Cam kind of trusts, I mean, for lack of a better word, the veterans on this team in that five-man group to close the game out. And maybe that's part of the reason we still came out victorious, outlasting Sabonis and Fox throughout that. So Dalton Connect, that's going to be something we talk about next week to close out the year. The minutes are just continuing to go down. We obviously, not obviously, but like I think it's partly defensively. I saw him shy away from getting a rebound. Like maybe it really is a slump. People are starting to talk about it a little bit. But 5 minutes for Dalton Connect when this guy just came off a 40 piece, like I think, 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, is kind of alarming, rookie or not. So we'll see what happens. I'll just say the hot take. I don't think Koloko is that bad to where we have to have multiple 2, 3, 4 minute stints of LeBron and Rui at the 4-5. I just don't think he's that awful. And I think 3.5 minutes, you could see that be 6 or 7 minutes. This is the Wendy and Gabriel syndrome, right? How long can you survive without AD? So it's just, I think you got to play that 3.5 minutes. I mean, JJ's probably seeing something like we're not, but I trust Koloko than that. If you pick up a couple of bad fouls, so be it. That's what happens when you construct the roster this way. So put an actual center out there and stabilize the non-AD minutes best you can, because I don't think Rui and LeBron are gonna do it without that. My kind of unsung hero will actually go to Cam Reddish. Honestly, I thought I think defensive energy is extremely huge, which is why I took a liking to Vando. But the plays Cam Reddish made defensively, and then that catapulted offensively with the and one that you guys spoke about, I thought that was huge for the momentum of the game. I really think out of the defenders on this team, what Cam Reddish was able to do, especially on DeMar and just anyone he was switched on, his quick hands, getting deflections. I was really, really, really impressed with Cam today. And I think, when we talk about acquisitions later on, guys who kind of have those quick hands and those defensive principles like Cam does and shows us in flashes, combined with an offensive kind of bag to produce points on the other side of the ball is kind of what we need to look for, and Cam gives us that in flashes. So I was really really impressed with Cam in his 21 minutes for sure. So I want to see that continue for him. Um, but I just thought everyone had a fine game. Anthony Davis, we didn't talk about it a ton, but if we're gonna keep the same energy, like there was points in the game he didn't look like he wanted the ball. Obviously, it's one game, we can talk about that, but like again, I think it's two sides of the same coin, right? We can talk about they're not making plays for him, or he's not demanding the basketball, right? But the flaws of this roster, again, everything goes back to the roster because now AD having a bad game or a lackluster game puts more onus on him because we don't have the role guys that can make up his production. Tonight we did, but we know that's not the case on every given night. So yes, I think part of it, AD's got to be better. We all said that already. But again, like if we had a better roster to surround AD, especially in the starting lineup with more talent, you know, maybe this doesn't really get talked about, but I think AD's like lackluster performance does get highlighted because it's so obvious and we rely on him so much, on a day-to-day basis. So, but good win by the guys. It's a typical Laker gutted out win type of thing. I don't know what people are talking about on the timeline. Rui saved the game. I'm still in my hater bag until you rebound at a decent rate. Until you look interested in the basketball game, until you know how to rotate defensively, I'm not giving you any sort of flowers or any say. We did the same thing last year. This dude averaged 21 points on 50% shooting for about a week or two, and then everyone went silent when that didn't happen again. So, good play, good tip on the Vlade Divac shit, but we got to see you do
11
more.
rebounds, not moving the streets.
No, I'm not. I'm not. No, I'm not moved until I see it next week or in 2025. So, 38 minutes, 11 boards, good on you. But we got to see it longer than what we've seen so far because we've seen this movie before. So, but good on him. Good game from him. And good game on the guys, bro. We moved to Detroit. Like it's 5-4, 5-4 on the month, and yeah, fifth in the West, bro. Very very pleasantly surprised and impressed, bro. We can really pace well. To close out the year, we go Detroit, Sac, and then Cleveland, and then Golden State. The last 4 games of 2024, so we can really do some damage and run this record up. So
Yes, sir. Appreciate that, Shub. We're gonna open it up with new speaker Ronnie. Ronnie, how you feeling, bro?
Yeah. How
We
y'all
living,
doing?
bro.
Yo, I've been I've been watching these Lakers lately. This December, I'm fucking surprised because the way we closed out November was terrible, and I keep seeing these trades everywhere, like for for Washington, Malcolm Brogdon, Valanciunas, like that shit ain't moving, and that shit ain't moving shit. At that point, just keep D'Lo, because what the fuck is that trade? And I saw like I think Rome posted it. He's like, Lakers would rather trade for Kuz than fucking Brogdon, because that's how the Lakers are. I'm just I'm speaking on trades right now. What do you guys think that like? Because like January's coming, February's coming. What do you think Lakers gonna do? Like, are they gonna go splash out big, go to like Chicago, go
Jonas on the
get
way, nigga.
bro? Don't speak about Jonas like he about to change the fucking
Nah,
game.
chill. That nigga sucks.
Like I get it. Like tonight, you guys watched AD when he's off the floor. We're like in fucking survivor mode. Y'all think Jonas is gonna hold it down for us? Like defensively, offensively, all right, but defensively, that boy is slow as shit. I don't think he doing shit. Right? So I just want y'all opinions on it. What y'all think y'all doing on a trade deadline? That's all I gotta say.
Realistically, probably not shit. But I think the works of a trade. I don't think we're going 3-star hunting. We're probably not trying to get a third star.
You don't think so? Like you don't think Rob got that shit in
No,
the
I
works right
think
now?
it's more
Nah.
minor moves that address the defense. I don't think that they're start hunting no more. I think it's more like a Cam Johnson
Is it Brooklyn?
DFS,
Y'all think
something like
Brooklyn?
Cam Johnson
Yeah.
DFS, and they like Kuzma, Valanciunas. These type of role player type guys, you can get. I really think what they're trying to do is get multiple without giving up
To be honest, that works too. Because every time I see Braun pass it to a wide open Rui and he breaks it, fucking wide open Cam Cam Reddish and he breaks it, and then you see Keegan Murray coming down, splashing it, Trey Lyles splashing it. That shit hurts so fucking much. Cause like those are wide open shots and they just break. So like a dude like Dorian Finney-Smith, a dude like Cameron Johnson, who you know are gonna hit those shots like 40% of the time. Like if it's wide open, that's just regular for them. But like when you got Rui like struggling in like the third and second quarter, where that shit matters, and then you go down to the fourth quarter and it becomes a tight game. But like if you hit those shots in the third and second quarter, the fourth quarter goes a little bit more easier for you. It's like that shit piles up. Like you need a dude to fill those stats in because I've been watching Gabe. Gabe been moving me lately with those deep threes that he putting up in that defense. I don't know what got into him, but he's been impressive off the bench.
That's a fact, bro. Yeah, I think defense is super important for this team. You see it now. We're struggling offensively, but we're guarding. So like, it's making a world of difference. But yeah, we appreciate that, Ronnie. I'm gonna kick it to Oblizzy. Oblizzy, how you feeling, bro?
Ooh, can't be a hard tug of that Laker game. Y'all know what I'm saying. But wow, grind out ass win today. Honestly, this is really impressive because you did this shit on their home court twice on the road. And these road games, like this is how you get better on the road. Like you just stole this shit from them, and I'm really happy they got this win, especially on playback. This shit was just funny watching this shit, bro. I'm telling y'all. But just for game summaries, Jason, I already put up in jumbo too, but I'll just say it again. Um, the defense tonight was actually amazing, especially in that first quarter too. This team was just locked in, especially Gabe, Max, Reddish. These guys, especially Reddish, dude. Like these guys were just on mode tonight, just like getting so many steals, especially the blocks from Cam. Gabe Vincent has been playing way much better the last few games. And Max Christie, dude, he's definitely finding his role on his team, and it's great to see him be what he is right now for this team. And I like it so far, especially with the lines we had in the first quarter. So I hope JJ kind of puts more of those like three or two in because it's definitely working. It's the reason why this team is the number one defense over like the last what five games I think for sure. Shout out to them, man, and especially LeBron James. Like I know y'all like to get on here for his like defense and shit, but he was absolutely amazing tonight on defense. Four steals, not even just a steal, just like watching him just turn over on Keegan Murray, DeMar. He was just overall great today. His three ball might be cooked for a little bit, but he was great tonight. I'm glad he was. But some things he does, like I think just that he needs to really stop taking like those dagger threes. I know he wants his moment and shit, but I feel like there's a time for that for another place instead of just doing that. But other than that, the defense was amazing tonight. I loved it. Anthony Davis, I feel like he really didn't get like. I feel like he wasn't really assertive enough for the ball tonight. He only took what like 10 shots, so it was kind of similar to like that LAFC game where we almost won just based off defense. Like that's how it was last time, but we kind of this time we didn't let the win like get away from us. And I know we've been clowning him for like his free throws and stuff, so hopefully he can get it back soon. It's kind of hard to watch this, but to Rui Hachimura. Listen, we slander him a lot for what he's trying to be. I know we try him to be tell him to be a player that's supposed to be rebounding. Can you just rebound, play defense at his like stature? And most of the time he just doesn't. But tonight he did that shit. And yeah, there was a lot of key things he did too with just like overall defense. Like he had that nasty block on who was it? I don't know who he blocked, but like 80 was there for the rebound. His block, he had two. I think he had like I think looking into like the fourth quarter, he had two offensive rebounds, and one of them being the tip to get it back to AD, I think, for that, or to Reeves. And we pretty much sealed the game from that. And that was probably like the best moment of the night. Just him just getting a. And you know what's crazy? He had 11 rebounds tonight. I don't know why no one's talking about this shit. He had fucking 11 rebounds tonight. Unreal. And that's probably his season high tonight, too, I think. So, shout out to him for rebounding. Great fucking shit from him. Loved it. Um, Other than that, there I think what this team really needs, like, if they're this good with just being number one with this roster, you go make a trade for like a DFS, a Cam maybe, or just a 3-and-D. You go, and we need a center too. You get a center and a wing on this team. Their defense is just going to drastically improve up the ranks, and it's going to be more consistent now. And that's when you start to win these games you're supposed to, instead of fucking being in a dogfight. But this one's different because it's off a back to back, and the Kings they just love playing down to the wire to like every team when they're in this moment. So great win stealing this from them. And you own the tiebreaker too, like Rome said. 3-0. Fuck it, just go sweep them. Go sweep them after the what's it, the Warriors game on Christmas. Just go sweep them after, and you pretty much just got your whole revenge on them from last year. So great win from this team. Great defense from this team. And I look forward to stacking more wins. Shout out to the guys.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it,
And
old
well, I
Glizzy.
got one more thing for also to do. Great game from him, honestly. I love that he did this. His scoring was needed, very needed, and it was. I just hope we continue to do this before we make trades. So shout out to these guys for the efforts. I appreciate them.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. It's a short ass space, bro. We gonna close with Sean Swiper. Sean, how we feeling, dog?
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's going on,
Hope
brother?
y'all having a good night. I've been listening. I've been listening to everybody, and I think one of my main takeaways is AD's deference to the ball, and I'm gonna actually defend him in this one because when the rubber meets the road, he went up to the inbounds and he grabbed that ball from who I think was LeBron. He gets fouled obviously by a bad Malik contest, but the ball's just rimming out, man. Like let's be honest. The ball's just rimming out. No, there's nothing wrong with his form. There's nothing wrong with his shooting mechanics. The ball just rimmed out, man. I can't fault him for that. D'Lo, amazing game. You look so bad some nights, but tonight he looks like the best bench player in the league. Like like no bullshit. He looks like tonight he looked really good. But that's what you get with him. Cam, I saw Cam Reddish score more points than some two players in Golden State, but his defense was superb as usual. He has some IQ issues sometimes, but I think that comes with experience, and he gets overzealous sometimes. But that's fine. That's fine. I love what Cam brings to the team, and that's pretty much it, man. I'll see you guys later.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that, Sean. Absolutely. We gonna end with my dog, Juan. What's going on, Juan? How we feeling, Brody?
Yo, quick, I just want to shit on that D-Lo take real quick. Don't you ever. Nigga, don't you ever. Yo, don't ever in your life, nigga. No, nah. He's
So
still
he didn't look
one
good
ass,
tonight.
one
He
cheek,
didn't
nigga.
look really good tonight. That's what you're saying. Is that what you're
Nah,
saying?
he sucks, period, nigga. One night don't give you off.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Damn, can't appreciate niggas for
That's
the
what you
difference.
get with him. You know, that's what you get with Dilla.
That's
He
very
don't look
Yeah, I
like
just
fair.
he's
didn't.
expressing.
I didn't like that best player shit. That shit kind of got me mad quickly. Uh,
Okay, give me somebody who looked better than Dilla that comes off the bench in the league tonight, especially. Who looks better than Dilla off the bench? Give me an example.
anybody, fuck it, give me Thanasis.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
hater shit.
No, I'm just bullshit. Good game, good game though. Hibachi, the samurai, he showed up today, so you're not tripping, bro. At least you caught that. I was ready to sell. I swear I was ready to sell. I don't know what AD was doing, bro. I don't know what it is with this nigga and clutch free throws, bro. But this nigga got to be the worst clutch free throw I ever met. And niggas be shitting on Brian, so we're gonna give AD his flowers as being the worst goddamn clutch free throw I ever met, bro. Well, good game. Belt the ass. We gonna give them niggas the belt when we see them again last time. Tired of playing the Kings, bro. Tired of playing these niggas. Genuinely tired of playing them. Uh yeah, I don't see the Warriors. I don't see the Warriors up here. Where they at? Shit's tough. I'm gonna close with that.
That's a fact, bro. Listen, man. 3 game in a row win streak. We play, I think, the Pistons next. Get it to 4, and then we play Golden State on Christmas, man. Big game on Christmas Day. Pistons game, we should mop these niggas. I mean, they did beat us earlier this year. Actually, I'm not gonna say that. We should win the game, is what I'll say. But that Warriors game is gonna be big. Just off the bragging rights, I want to beat these niggas, man. See, I know what it is. Coaches Den. We still live on playback, Rome James. I'm gonna tap in too. So tap into the playback. We're live on playback every game too. We'll space. We'll try to space a lot more. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all fuck with us, man. Go Lakers.